SAFA and VW and make sure that there is this sponsorship today. You are indeed great men and great women of God.
And when this tournament came by, it was very easy for us to get involved with it. Based on the values that it has, we've got the same values, which is groundbreaking, it's bold, it's fresh, and it's developmental. So those values all speak to what we want to achieve as a company.
In these times, we are also very honored and grateful that the SAFA tournament in Limpopo wanted to invite us and wanted to make us part of this whole project. We are very glad that now we are here also in Limpopo and to be participating also in this program.
A very good round of applause for the main sponsor.
And let me say this, history repeats itself because you see, we bought that company. They moved from that name to Lindsay Seika, and now it's VW Polokwane. So we made history. In those days, you see, it was rare that, blacks, buy that kind of business and manage that business. Because blacks were perceived to be people that can manage and run business properly. And I must say, we have done it, and we are growing, and we are going to grow to other provinces. So you can see the strength of the management that we have. If you look at our profile, it's a profile with rich history.
I can't wait to see how it's going to be. If this is how we start, the end is going to be spectacular. And to the VW team, you have given birth to this thing. You are behind the scene. The hard work that you put through makes this possible. And without your commitment and hard work, this wouldn't happen. To the whole business fraternity, to the Polokwane municipality, Capricorn district, you have made this thing possible. One of these days, we'll look back and say, this we have done. And I think that's going to be the proud moment for all of us.
But what I've realized is that in Limpopo, most of the leaders from various offices are sports fanatic. That is why it was easy for us to communicate well the idea to those offices.
The law dictates that the legal capacity of a fact is the fundamental truth. She is the only woman in the whole world who owned a professional soccer team up to date.
The budget for sport is very, very small. And I think the budget for sport should be increased because the impact of sport in terms of what it can do for our communities, nobody recognizes.
When business invests in development, sport in particular, it helps to remove young people from the streets. Crime affects business and communities negatively. And when the economy doesn't grow, business also suffers.
On behalf of Capricorn District, we would like to express our appreciation to Mayor Ria Ledwaba for really leading this initiative of making sure that all of us are part of this first of its kind VW SAFA Limpopo Challenge. So we are the permanent host. There's no complaint.
For the boys, I always say to you, don't do drugs, alcohol, don't do any crime, because we are here to support you.